The views and opinions expressed in this podcast episode are those of the host and guests and not their sponsoring institutions.
Wait.
You know what we trying to say.
Hey, I'm not gonna. Hey,
Dan's a pig.
Hey, can you imagine if they were like, yeah, our new name is the Commanders, and our mascot is like an Indian war chief kind of a thing? Like, y'all really didn't change the thing at that point, right? Like, but it'd be funny.
Y'all really did. Y'all didn't get the memo 2 years ago. We want to go away from this.
How did Cleveland? Wait. How did Cleveland get the memo before Washington? Wait a minute.
No, because Cleveland's was so like
obvious.
Indians. That's not.
No, not the Indians, but the logo was so blatant.
The logo, man.
Yeah, it was a logo. It was an Indian doing this.
Cleveland did not have
I'll
to
dance for you, massa.
I'll
move my tribe for you, massa.
With the war paint and everything and the feather.
No, it's
I'll
one of
move
the
to
high
Oklahoma
schools
for
here.
you, massa.
But Chris, one of the high schools here, their name is the Cotton Pickers.
Where is this?
Listen, hold on, about the find.
What city is this?
I'm sorry. You say that
you put them on blast.
I want to make sure I heard. I heard this correctly. You said that you have a high school and the team is the Cotton Pickers.
Yes.
I gotta look that up. I don't
I'm
believe
looking it up right now.
The Robstown Cotton Pickers.
Yes.
What the hell?
Wait, hold up. What town is this?
Robstown. Early college high school of the Robstown Cotton Pickers.
It was an all-black school. I can accept it. I can accept it.
Okay.
There should be no white kids at the school.
There should be no white kids.
There should be no white kids at this school. No white administrators. No white janitors. No white psychotherapists. No white gym teachers. No white coaches.
No. The
no white bus drivers. No white patrolmen on holding a little stop sign. None of them.
No white students being on the safety team.
No.
Dang.
None of that.
That's wild.
It's crazy. It's crazy how David left this conversation, but he's still in the car with Mark. It's okay. One thing the COVID-19 pandemic has taught me is that personal grooming is very important for outward appearances and for positive self-esteem. Our friends at Manscaped are here to help with your grooming needs that are below the waist, if you know what I mean. They have skin-safe trimmers, aka the Lawnmower 4.0, and the new Weed Whacker, which is the nose hair trimmer. They also carry ball deodorant and ball toner, along with anti-chafing boxers, briefs, and water-resistant travel bags to store all your goodies for your goodies. If you are gonna shave your balls right, you should definitely do it with a company that has over 100,000 5-star reviews, free shipping and returns, and will keep your thing looking mighty, mighty. Go to Manscaped right now to get your ball shaving needs. We got balls. Welcome back to the KrisCross Corner Podcast. I'm your host, Kris Canty.
Oh, that's where we start things.
I'm here with the Great Debaterz. We got Christopher Bird, we got Marcel Smith, and we have Walter Whitens. Kool-Aid, Band-Aid, Live Aid. San Francisco by 21.
Hey!
I was trying to find another aid. I was like,
I like that.
It was just Dallas, man. Dallas looked good. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, of course, you're gonna look good against that anemic offense. They couldn't do anything. But here's the highlight of the night wasn't even the Dallas defense. Brett Baher, who shouldn't even have a job today. I'm sorry.
He missed so many kicks. He missed all of them, actually.
You missed 4
out of 5.
I've never seen somebody miss 4 extra points consecutively.
I did the same thing that Chris did, where I was like, oh, man, I'm just not even going to care. I don't care about this Chargers game. Like, there's no way Jacksonville's going to be able to pull that off. And then Jacksonville decided to win. And I was like, wow.
They decided to pull a Madden on easy mode in the fourth quarter.
They did. And I also agree. Like I didn't know you could miss 4 field goals in a game and still be still be qualified.
Bam.
Oh, he put him out there for the other field goals tries too. Like nigga, ain't there a backup?
No, the funny thing was that like I was watching the Manning cast, right? And like on the third time that he made payment, he got up, he stood up. He was like, "Why are we kicking the ball?" He tries so hard not to drop an F-bomb on live TV. He tried so hard. He's like, "Why are we kicking the ball?" And I was like, "Bro, if I'm Dallas, I'm not kicking the rest of the night. We're going for 2-point conversions every time because we try to run this thing."
If that happens in a San Fran game, ooh.
No, it's gonna be worse than San Francisco because there's more wind.
Way more wind. Way more.
It'll be
that is gonna be shook.
Maher's gonna be looking for a job at Dunham Sports. I can tell.
Hey,
you said Dunham? It's Dunham.
Yeah.
Hey Chris, can you imagine he goes to kick it, he kicks it, and that shit goes like whoop.
Damn, did you see the video I sent you?
Oh, the
guy was looking this way, then he kicked it, the whole screen went this way.
The Madden edit.
He was like, what? And what a time to be alive. What you doing, Detroit? Pepsi is replacing Sierra Mist and replacing it with a new lemon lime Starry, quote unquote Starry, in efforts to battle Sprite. First of all, you're already lost. Just to let y'all know.
That's number one.
And that's it. You lost. There's no other thing. You lost.
Number 2, why?
Why would you call something Starry to begin with? Starry.
It's like Patrick Star came out with the drink or something like that.
I saw that Kroger last night. I almost kicked the display down.
So I'm guessing no Sierra Mist at Pizza Hut.
But Sierra Mist tastes. I mean, Sierra. There was nothing wrong with Sierra Mist.
No, Sierra Mist. After they took out the high fructose and started putting like natural sugar in it, it definitely.
They did
not taste good.
It didn't taste the same.
I will say that it did.
It didn't taste the same, but it still had like a lemon lime flavor, like a crisp lemon lime flavor.
Right.
It was like an equivalent to like a Faygo.
Yeah, but
all we wanted.
Yeah, but I don't want Faygo. I don't want Faygo twist from like multi-billion-dollar Pepsi. I want Faygo twist from Faygo. You know.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but like there was nothing wrong. Just keep it the way it was. That's all we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we wanted. Just keep it the way it was. But no. Right. Wait till you see what we're gonna do.
And we come out with Starry, like Stardust with Cody Rhodes. Like, that's not what we wanted.
I swear, man. Like,
so Texas, Florida, and the Carolinas were the most moved to states in 2022. New York, Illinois, and New Jersey were the top states where people moved away from, according to
Right. You said New York, Illinois, and what else?
New Jersey.
Oh yeah, cost of living.
No, it's miserable in those 3 states.
And that too.
It's just miserable. You're paying a high premium for nothing.
You're
unless you like cold weather.
You're paying like you're paying like $1.5 million for like an apartment that's like under 700 square feet, which is lower than mine. So,
speaking of what happened for the playoffs, Trevor Lawrence celebrated at Waffle House after the game.
A man of the people.
He just walked in. He's like, "Hey, y'all, what's up?"
He's like, "Yo, what's up?"
He just walked in. That's like Dan Campbell like going to Detroit Beer Company after the Lions win the game.
Hey, that'd be good PR though.
No, he needs to get some bodyguards.
Hey, shout out to Detroit Beer Company because the wings.
How them kneecaps now? Beat them up.
I will say the wings at Detroit Beer Company, they good. So shout out to Detroit Beer Company.
They were good, weren't they? They were hot though.
They were good. Huh?
They were hot. Like when they say Buffalo, they mean Buffalo. They was like, this go burn your tongue.
I was like constantly grabbing for like water almost like every 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
It was good though.
Don't help with heat, man. You gotta drink that.
I thought it was gonna be like Buffalo flavor, like the hot like Buffalo flavor, not like hot Buffalo wings.
Flavor.
Oh, yeah, they have mild buffalo, medium buffalo, and like hot buffalo. I thought it was gonna be like just the buffalo flavor. Like
That's
it's gonna be good.
You said buffalo
I took a big piece, like a big juicy wing, a big bite. I said, "It's pretty good," and I was like, "Oh,
wait, drums.
I have no water." This was a drum,
All right.
a juicy drum with hot buffalo sauce.
Mm-hmm.
No ranch.
No ranch. It was just straight up. With no water. I drank all my water before when the wings came out. I was like, I dove in.
All the more.
Hey, look, no bread, no water, just meat.
Hot meat.
That's what happens, man. Beer and wings is a combo.
Anyway, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to my time. We're gonna move on. We're gonna talk about Real Madrid's new $400 million stadium uplift.
Oh my god!
They just added a retractable roof to Santiago Bernabeu in Real Madrid.
Balls. Okay.
So now it won't rain on some of the best games in soccer. So
yeah,
shout out to Real Madrid. They got too much money.
Is it rain?
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say a roof costs $400 million?
Yes. No, they upgraded the stadium and they added a
I was like, hold up. I see maybe 10, 15 at most, but 400? Jesus Christ.
Not the way theirs looks like a modern day like SoFi Stadium. That's what it looks like.
Like a butthole, like at
Atlanta.
Like at Atlanta.
It kind of looks like that. It looks like a mix of Atlanta and Los Angeles.
In all seriousness, like the Mercedes-Benz Stadium over in Atlanta is gorgeous, especially
nice. It's very nice,
gorgeous. And oddly enough, they have the cheapest concessions out of all the football stadiums in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they have Chick-fil-A, which doesn't make sense because most of the games played there on Sunday. But it's okay.
But it really don't make sense. But hey, go figure.
Yeah, you just take it just for Chick-fil-A. You pretty down bad.
I mean,
speaking of really darn bad, I don't know how we're gonna talk about. I want your all's opinion on this. San Francisco. Reparations Committee proposes $5 million to each long-term Black resident and will grant total debt forgiveness due to the decades of systematic repression.
I might need to change my birth certificate.
Birth certificate? Why?
I'm going to San Francisco.
Just change your ID. That's all you got to do. You can't change where you were born.
I'm not born. I am moving to San Francisco, and I don't give a damn about the weather. I don't give a damn about the roads. I don't give a damn about pollution. I'm getting mine. Okay?
And tell them to bring me my money. $5
million. Money. Like how'd you get to San Francisco, Chris? Hey, I know a guy. I know a guy.
Everything's.
Hey, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Shoot, where are reparations in Michigan? Come on now.
Fam, we're still trying to fix the potholes.
Y'all still trying to fix the potholes on Grand River. Are you kidding me?
Shit, I do that myself.
Like Kramer on Seinfeld?
Yeah, I'll do that myself. You Lord knows you ain't doing anything else.
Y'all still trying to fix the y'all still trying to fix the potholes on Woodward, Finkel, Grand River.
Finkel's are fixed. Finkel is fixed. 7 miles are fixed too.
Okay. Finkel to what part? Like just everything.
All of it's fixed. All of it's fixed.
I know. I'll take
Move Road.
That was like born. That was where I grew up at. So.
Now Mound Road. That we need to fix that road.
Crater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also fix the damn potholes off the road, the park exit off the 75. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
They fixed it. More white people moved in that area, so they fixed it.
Also, they had no choice.
I was fixed up about like maybe 5 years ago.
Wow. Speaking of that, I drove like downtown like around like 11 o'clock last night. I saw the old train station, Michigan Grand Central, lit up. The inside was lit up. So I was like, oh, this is what it looked like 40 years ago when it was open.
Wait, hold up, pause. You said Michigan Central?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I was like, so this is what it looked like 40 years ago. Like,
have you ever seen some of the old photos and just sort of what they had there, dude, it was probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And
did you go to the thing you think they had when they opened it up to the public?
No. I haven't been since they've reopened it. Like Fordland, I haven't been over to Fordland, but I have seen so many photos and seen so many like early videos just about how it looked, how people were treated, just sort of how it was. It was literally Grand Central Station, but in Detroit, right? Like it was
lit.
Absolutely beautiful.
Let's not go that far, okay?
No, it was. It rivaled.
No, it was.
Grand Central.
It was. I'm not trying to be like. I'm not being ostentatious on this. Like I'm not being like over the top. Like just straight up. That's what it was. It was literally Grand Central Station in Detroit,
Mm-hmm.
and it had the panache and flair for it too. And then we just kind of let it fall by the wayside. And then they used it in Transformers, and that's what really got people into like, oh, that's what that. Okay, but yeah, man. Detroit Central Station.
They used it in Detroit 187 on ABC.
Oh,
Did a chase scene in there. I said, how'd these niggas get in here?
right.
And I was like, you know what? A lot of people can just walk in there, so they probably just did it illegally. But anyway,
hey, speaking of real quick, one of the sitcoms I was watching recently, it takes place in like Detroit, and it was hilarious because like the one thing I love is when the writers aren't from where they put their shows. Because they were like, yeah, let's go to the Red Lobster downtown a bit. And I was like, wait, hold on, pause.
What show is this? I think I know what you're talking about.
It's I think it's Bob Hart's Abishola or something. It was just something on CBS.
Oh, I love that show, Bob Hart's Abishola.
I love that show too. But,
I like the first season. The first 2 seasons were good.
Ain't no Red Lobster in Detroit.
I was like, I don't think there's a Red Lobster. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's no Red Lobster in downtown.
Not in the city limits either.
Shoot. If Big Boy couldn't survive here, what makes you think Red Lobster could?
Man, that Big Boy that used to be on Jefferson, fam.
Food poisoning.
That's all you gotta say on that, Marcel.
That's food poisoning was. The churches survived longer than the Big Boy.
Hey, churches are still there. Churches are still in Detroit.
I ain't gonna lie. Some days, like, some days, like, I will admit, some days I'm like, I want to go to Big Boy and just sit for 2 hours.
Hey, look, real talk. The churches that I had right down the street from me off of Finkler Schaefer. Man, look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Church chicken. If you buy food from churches, right? Sometimes it's like you don't even get food. It's like you get greased.
I know what you're talking about. I know. Yeah. Go ahead, Chris.
Yep.
And I know that, but you taste the bag and like the bottom of the bag is so soft that you're afraid that the shit just gonna like.
That's the flavor, and I use that term loosely.
Wait. That's the one on is it on Greenfield or Schaefer?
What do I talk about?
It is on Schaefer because it's by the Lodge Freeway.
Yeah.
In the CVS.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go through my stories right now. So I was Ubering, right?
Oh no.
Oh, you were down.
This old lady.
I'm convinced that what you do in Detroit is just your Uber stories and
her grandson. And her grandson were in the back seat. They were like, let's go to churches. I was like, okay, it's one of your stops. So I'll just go here. They get to the back, right? This guy in the drive-through notices the guy, the old lady's son in the back seat. He said, hey, yo, I remember I made a diss track about you.
Hey,
go back at each other, bro.
Hey, no.
It was the most intense argument ever. Like, no, the old lady was over here. The lady was here. And the window was here, but the kid was on the other side, so they were just shouting, and the old lady's like, "Oh, stop!" And the guy got out the back seat, went into the churches, stepped in the little puddle that's in the front. Chris, you know that puddle that's in front. He goes through the puddle into the thing, just like right before it closes. I'm like, bro, they're gonna have a squabble in the back of the churches.
Squabble.
My man's manager had to hold my man's back.
Hey, wait. So real talk though, like straight up, he was like, "Hey, I wrote a diss track about you."
Yes, and the man remembered. He said, "Oh shit, I remember. What man? What you?" I was like, "They're really arguing. Like, what you gonna do? You're in the back ordering at churches."
Hey, look, I'm just glad
this man is controlling the quality of your food.
Hey, look, I'm just mad. I'm just glad you didn't get it like any serious because Y'all remember a few weeks ago when pretty much every other day they were like, let's just shoot somebody on the lodge for no reason at all. Like
They still do that. They still do that.
I know they still do that, but it's not in the news as much anymore.
Only in Detroit.
Yeah, because the mayor was like, you ain't talking about Detroit like that.
I'm tired of it.
That was a crazy church story. Thank you, Chris, for
Oh.
reminding me of that church is on safer.
I'm telling you, man, like churches or what now, granted, some days the food over there, it be hidden. It be hidden.
If you just get chicken,
Not
anything else.
That's what I'm saying.
The chicken ain't got flavor.
It don't matter. You got to add flavor. Just add the hot sauce to it. You good.
That's what you got to do.
Church's chicken is not for it's a great chicken. It's just for you. You on a budget.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
The lunch special on Tuesdays, 3 pieces for $169. Shout out to the Michigan DNR.
If I wanted subpar chicken, I would have gone to Manhattan or Fresh.
Manhattan chicken is good.
If I wanted subpar chicken, I'd go to KFC.
Manhattan is good. Are you kidding me?
You're right. No, KFC got some good chicken though.
It depends on where you go. Like the one that's by where you are, Chris. They all right. They all right.
Which one's by me?
Right.
The one that's on like 10 and 12. Like
what's about him?
10 and 12.
I was over Detroit like.
Oh, there is one. There is one right there. I barely go to it. I go straight past it. Go to Little Caesars.
Yeah. No, I go there too. Like there used to be the Chinese place there when I was younger and all that. Like that. But that KFC is. No, but that KFC is all right. Like it's not great. Like I've never had a great KFC experience except for
Actually, I have. The one in Livonia is pretty nice. The white people know how to serve some chicken.
I ain't gonna lie. I was at this rest area on everybody's least favorite part of Ohio, the Ohio Turnpike.
Is it though? It's my favorite.
Why is the Turnpike your favorite?
It's my favorite because no matter where you are on the Ohio Turnpike, every 25 miles you're gonna have a nice bathroom.
Exactly. That's the only why I like the Turnpike.
However, in Chris's case, and white people hate it, about five, quarter miles, not miles, every 5 quarter miles, there's a cop.
They trooper from highway.
Maybe 3. I've seen 3 in a row. Like I was like, God, I'm just trying to get to see the point. Shit.
I swear in the Ohio State Police rule book, it says if they have a Michigan license plate, give them a ticket if they go 10 under.
Man.
Like any more than 10 under. Like
follow their ass if they got a Michigan license. They gonna go 100. And I have one. I had never been caught on the Ohio Turnpike. I'm just putting that out there.
I'm gonna say this right now. I made a bad decision when I first came down here. Well, that was the first decision. But the second decision was that I was driving through Ohio the week of the Ohio State game, right? The Michigan Ohio State game. Mm-hmm. And I still have my Michigan license plate, right? Now, mind you, I'm going 69. Just my own business and whatnot. And he said, sir, we caught you doing 69 in the 65.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
it's 65. Bruh. It's 65 in certain places, yeah.
You're right. And I was like, but my girlfriend's in labor. And the true story, honestly, God, true, right? He was like, okay. He's like, all right.
This nigga let you go.
Wait, no. And then he looked at the back of my license plate. Have a nice day.
He gave you a ticket?
Yes. I'm like, oh hell.
A man's gave you. Oh, that's sad. That hurts. Jesus.
I was that close.
Your girlfriend's in labor. That's the worst excuse ever.
Hey. Got it.
I'm fighting the cop. I'm fighting him. He was like, hey, man, you're going 69 to 65. Man, nigga, what's up with you?
No, I am black and I'm in hillbilly hell. You think I'm going to do that? No, man.
You get my license. Like, here you go. No, I was pulled over and I think it was right outside at the airport on 275. This cop was like, hey, man. No, because I was driving in the left lane, right? And the cop was coming in the other left lane on 275. And he turned in that little island area. I said, fuck, that's a cop. Then he comes after me. And I'm trying to get out of there as fast as I can. Like I start accelerating everything. This nigga gets me. He says, sir, I got you going 94 in the 70. I said, I'm sorry, sir. I'm just trying to get back home and everything. He's like, okay, man, just sit tight. He comes back to my window. He says, sir, you know how many points you have on your license? I said, how many? How many? I only got like two. I only got like two. He made it sound like I got like 80 million points on my license.
For disclaimer, if you gotta ask how many do I have on my points on my life, that's.
I mean, I've been pulled over many times, but goddamn, he said, "Sir, you know how many points you have on your license?" I said, "Bullshit."
Hey, I got one. I bet I can beat that. So my back in the day, I had a Charger, right? And I loved that thing. I had it for all of 9 days, mind you. But
wait, what?
Yeah, I'm getting to that. So I bought it off my cousin because my cousin was like, I'm gonna truck drive, so I don't need it. And I was like, all right, cool, yeah, I'll take your car off you. So I bought it off of him, and things are going good. And I'm driving from Southfield up to Ann Arbor, and I'm on 14, and it's raining. And right as I round Sheldon, I get on the other side of Sheldon.
Oh,
and no, my tire blows.
Oh,
on the hill.
No, it was before I got to the hill. So I had literally just come out of that turn. I didn't got to the hill yet. And my tire blows. So I'm going like this. All of a sudden, I'm like this. Like I do a complete 180 in the lane and slide off into the median. And so I call, so I was like 20 at the time. I call EMS, or I call 911, and I'm like, hey, yeah, I just got in a crash. Like, can you guys help me out? Send a car, like send a tow truck, whatever. I called my mom, and I was like, hey, Mom, I just got an accident. I need you to come like pick me up, help me deal with this stuff, because I'm like 20. I've never dealt with like the cops in an accident situation before, right? So the cop gets there, and my car, my Charger is right up against the guardrail, or not even a guardrail, because they use tension wire, so it's up against the guard wire.
Yeah.
And I'm in so much shock at this point, because that never happened to me before. I'm driving a 4,000 pound car, just fucking flips on me, and I try to open the door on the right, which is pinned up against and I'm getting mad because I can't get it open, right? But that's a whole other thing. And the cop gets there, and he goes, so what happened? And I was like, I was driving to work, because I was working at Eastern Michigan at the time, and I was like, I was just driving to work, and I don't really know. And he looks at me, he looks at like my baby face, and is like, okay, this is a kid driving a sports car irresponsibly. Like, there's no way it's not. He's like, how fast were you going? I was like, sir, at most I was going 70, like not even going the speed limit. And he looks at me and he goes, son, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think you were speeding, and I was gonna give you a ticket. He looks me dead in like my eyes, like the windows of my soul, does a double take on the car that's sitting there. Like I'm still in the car, mind you. And he goes, but I think you've been through enough, and walked away. And I was like, hold on.
He walks away?
God,
yeah. I was like, sir, like from one black man to another in Plymouth, what are you doing? Like,
he said, you made your bed, not lying it.
Literally, like, I was like, oh my God, this dude just, it's like, I didn't even do anything bad. Like, oh man.
You gotta get me out of here before the Wayne County Sheriff gets here. Those boys don't play. They got the little
they don't.
And then the state boys got the ball cut. You don't want to deal with those guys.
Yeah, but the state boys look like Mounties though. Like they've got the hat, they've got the whole get up. Have you seen their new cars?
No.
The black and gold.
The state boys are okay. This is the Wayne County Sheriff. They got the hats.
That's fair. But have you seen the new state police cars? Because they are straight up. They're straight up black and gold.
I don't like them no more.
Are they still the?
That's where my tax dollars went to. That I still ain't paid yet, but it's okay. I'm gonna pay my taxes this year, y'all. We're gonna talk about my top 25 movies turning 20 in 2023 right after this. We know travel might look different these days, but we've got you covered at Away Luggage, even if you're not going that far. Away Luggage's thoughtfully designed suitcases, bags, and accessories offer something for every type of traveler and every type of trip. The perfect suitcases. Shop at Away for suitcases in 3 durable materials. Each one is designed to last for life. They have a limited lifetime warranty, If any part of your suitcase breaks, they will replace it for free. Premium features, including a 4 360 spinner wheels, interior compression system, and a combination lock. Free shipping and returns. They've got you covered for everything you need to get your luggage to you. Start exploring now at awaytravel.com. That is awaytravel.com. Let's travel together. We're back. Here are my top 25 movies turning 20 in 2023. Now, these are movies from the year 2003.
Oh, we about
that year?
It was an amazing year for movies.
Yeah.
Not as good as, the rest of the 2000s, but there are some good movies in here. First, I'd like to talk about my honorable mentions and disclaimer. I was a kid in 2003, so a lot of these movies are going to be children's movies.
We all were kids, except for Walter. I think it was like 32 or something.
First of all, you're older than
excuse you,
Walter.
sir. Hold up. In 2003, I was 8. Don't come at me like that.
Oh, Lord.
Just because my knees pop like I'm 80 does not mean I'm 80.
Oh my
God damn.
Hey, yo.
You want to see somebody about that?
All right. Honorable mentions.
Oh, you went up joints.
Looney Tunes back in action.
Yeah, that's fair.
Very good movie. Brendan Fraser.
Hey,
back.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched that movie all of last year, and it still holds up.
Like,
Does it though?
No.
Okay,
It does not
no, it
hold up.
doesn't. But like, it's funny. It's nostalgic for me. Like,
It's funny.
Of the Looney Tune movies, I would say that one just barely edges out Space Jam. But it also depends on the day of the week. It depends on the day of the week.
That is that right?
I mean, Space Jam wasn't even all that. So I mean,
that is that right?
You did.
You did.
I would have Looney Tunes back in action. It is a action. It's a comedy. It's a spy thriller. And what makes it funnier is Timothy Dalton actually played Bond. So like, of course.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
We got it.
Bond was Bond regardless.
Yeah, we got the Wild Thornberrys.
Oh, that did come out 2003.
Oh wait, is that the one? Is that the one where they were like, if you tell your family, we take away your powers? And she contemplated for like 70% of this movie whether or not she was going to tell her family that she could talk to animals. Like they they didn't know. There's no way Nigel didn't know that she could talk to animals.
No, there was a way. He didn't know. City of God. Very great movie. Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Lindsay Lohan. And a lot
Shout
of y'all
out to the Little Dicky Chris Brown song Freaky Friday.
And all y'all about to laugh about this one. Kangaroo Jack.
Is that with Fat Anthony Anderson?
Yes, Fat Anthony Anderson.
Oh man, Fat Anthony Anderson. That was an era.
He knew how to play a mean bass guitar.
LOL.
Man. But he had to lose weight because of diabetes, right? Like, it was that he necessarily
He's
he
doing
needed
well
to.
right now.
He's doing real well for himself now.
Doing real well.
I got Law and Order money, the Blackish money,
all the Blackish money.
Yep.
Nah, that Law and Order money goes longer than Blackish.
I
per episode, he's gonna make way more money per episode on royalties alone.
Right, I guess that's fair. You make a point.
He's gonna make that Blackish money though. That Blackish money is a savings account. That Law and Order is checking.
I'm gonna say knowing him, he probably has a contingency set up to where like every spinoff he probably gets a small cut of.
Actually, he's been in all of them actually.
Yeah, Blackish, Grownish.
He's been in Blackish, Grownish, and Mixedish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and like honestly, that show like 15, 20 years from now is gonna hold up incredibly well.
Hey, look, I know that Mixedish only had like 2 seasons, but I genuinely love Mixedish.
I was not a fan. I'm just gonna say that right now. I was not a fan. It was like Rainbow was already like iffy as a character to begin with.
It felt forced.
It did feel forced.
It did. I'll give you that. It felt forced,
what we have liked to see, like if you think about a spin-off of the Fresh Prince. Like if it would say, okay, after everybody left, after everybody left, like what people like they watching.
Mm-hmm. I watch a jazz series. No, I wouldn't.
So,
but yeah, Mixed was okay. Grownish was definitely as a kid in college when it came out, it was better than Blackish, but Blackish was obviously the over the everything. So
obviously.
Blackish was there.
Right. Like, Cosby Show with the different world, that the overseer. So
I put them equal.
Well, you put what equal? I'm sorry, what?
Cosby Show and A Different World. I think they're equal.
Actually, yeah, I'll give you that. I'll agree. I'll agree to that.
Except the first season of A Different World. At 2 through 6, we're good.
Perfect.
That first season of Different World, that you could tell they were like, testing the waters.
That was like,
it's all right.
Let's kind of find our niche. Let's kind of see what who works here.
Just like Cheers and Frasier. I think Frasier was better than Cheers.
I'll agree to that too. I love Frasier. I watched Frasier more than I ever watched Cheers. I love Cheers too, but Frasier I think is a better show. I think it's a better written show. I think the cast is a little more well-rounded. Mm-hmm. And I think just the overall kind of like subplot of the show is better.
Watch a whole season tonight. Anyway.
No, shout out to Kelsey Grammer for apparently knowing jazz.
Mm-hmm. And he wrote Girlfriends too.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Kelsey Grammer has done a fair amount.
And he starred in Girlfriends too. He was in a few episodes too.
I was in the brother. Okay. They got going on.
Ooh, thoughts. Girlfriends or Living Single?
Living Single.
Thank you. Thank you.
Even though I like both of the shows.
That's not fair to Living Single. That's not fair.
No, it's not fair to Girlfriends. What you mean?
It's not fair to Girlfriends.
It's not fair to Girlfriends. Excuse me.
That's match at best.
Like Girlfriends, like season before they went to CW, it was a good show.
Yeah.
It's like seasons like 1 through when did they take over? 06. So like 1 through 6, season 1 through 5, 1 through 6 was good. Once they started doing, CW trying to mix it with the white and black people, it just got iffy.
I feel like it's like the almost majority of CW shows. Majority of them.
No, CW shows are always good. It's just when they go from like UPN or WB to the CW.
Oh yeah.
I like CW shows, but I don't like CW's DC run.
It depends on what shows those.
Yeah. I like Smallville, but I'm not a big fan of the other ones. Like The Flash didn't really do it for me.
Smallville saved Superman.
Smallville from 2000 to about their first 2 seasons on CW were good.
Yeah.
Then their last 2 were just like, okay, we know he's going to be Superman, so you might as well just do it.
Exactly. Well, I think Smallville put itself in a corner where they're like, okay, the end of the show is him becoming Superman. We know that, and we need to figure out how to make that happen.
In the beginning, when they were like, "This is Lana," I was like, "What the fuck? Where's Lois? When is Lois coming here? When is Lois coming? She don't come to like season 7."
Lana was Lois. Come on now.
I was like, "Come on." And Lois, Lana was fine, but I was like 5 when she came out. But then Lois came out. I was a grown man by then. I was like, "All right, Lois,
if you got the money,
all right, baby. Let me put on some glasses and let me find a yellow blanket. No, a red blanket. I mean, let me try to be Superman. Only time I celebrate Halloween. Anyway, my number 25 movie turning 20 in 2023. Y'all remember Daddy Daycare?
I do. Daddy Daycare was
that movie was hilarious.
I still remember the scene where he opened the door. He opened the bathroom door and was just like, "Nope, not today. No.
I forgot about that part. He said so. Oh, hell no. That's hilarious.
Didn't that start? That started with Cuba Gooding Jr.'s run as being the bad guy, which honestly should have lasted longer.
Who was in that movie? What do you mean?
Wait, who am I? Wait,
that's Eddie Murphy.
No, I know Eddie Murphy's in that. I swear to God, Cuba Gooding Jr. was in that movie.
You're thinking of Daddy Day Camp.
Yeah, that's Daddy Day Camp.
Okay.
Now, Cuba Gooding
that was the sequel.
I forgot about that movie myself. Thank you for reminding me.
Now, Walter. Now, Now, Cuba Gooding Jr. is in another good movie from the year 2003, The Fighting Temptations.
I didn't put that in there because I hated
Okay.
Fighting Temptations. I hated that movie so much.
It is good. I'll give you that. It is good.
Oh.
It is good. But
Beyonce can't act. That's the only reason I didn't put it in there.
Hey.
He's like 24. Are you kidding me?
What are you talking about? No.
Hey man, I was like, man,
No, hell no.
Shoot.
But number 24, we have the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Okay.
Y'all know y'all
honestly,
like that movie.
Honestly, I liked it when it came
That was
out.
that was one of the best like finales of a Disney show of all time. Stop it.
I can't even front.
I'll give you that.
I can't front.
You know, Chris is on top of his bed jumping. Hey now. You know, Chris was.
The big.
Kris Canty tonight.
Hey, stop being in my business, man. Shut up.
Kris Canty.
I wasn't.
This is my dream. So bad. That was a good movie. Number 23, Treasure Planet. I can't talk today.
Treasure Planet.
A severely underrated Disney movie. That would be a great live action.
It was underrated because there were so many better Disney movies that year.
So that's fair. No, but I'll say I had a conversation the other day. No,
you have to compete with Lilo and Stitch and Finding Nemo. Like,
yeah, you're not winning that.
That's fair.
You can't win.
I remember I had a conversation with somebody the other day. I was like, a really underrated movie, like obviously was that. The Iron Giant was another one that was just like severely underrated that kind of came out around.
I hated
Giant. You said what?
I watched the Iron Giant for the first time like a few years ago. I did not like it.
And then the other one that came out like 2000 was Atlantis. Like I feel the same way that you do about Treasure Planet about Atlantis.
Atlantis
was such a good movie.
A good live action.
The Iron Giant is like at 27 does not hold up the same when you're like 5 or 6. It does not hold up.
James Cameron, make Atlantis into a live action movie. Make Disney.
Oh man! Speaking of, have y'all seen Avatar? Because I went and saw it this weekend, and I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good.
I haven't seen either of them.
I've seen it.
Well, I'm a nerd. Okay, forgive me.
It's gonna make the company billions of dollars.
Billions. And guess what? They got 3 other sequels coming out.
I'm buying Disney stock right now.
Yep. They got the 3 Avatar sequels coming out.
Yeah.
The Star Wars movie that's coming out. The Mandalorian's coming out in March. I'm running that stock up.
I'm about to watch a new House Party on Friday.
Why?
That don't even look good.
Why?
I like the movie.
I was a huge House Party fan. I've only watched 2 of them.
Okay.
How many House Parties were there?
They could have stopped after the first one.
They could actually 2 was good. 3 was good too.
3.
That's it.
All right, y'all gonna hate me for this one.
I probably will.
Number 22, we got Spy Kids 3. Game Over.
I'm not gonna lie, that's one of those movies I love. And like, you have to watch it in 3D if you're gonna watch it.
You got to watch it like in like 2003 mindset.
It was a good in that year, but right now that movie is legit ass.
No.
Especially the ending when they met the guy and the nigga died in 5 seconds.
They hyped him up the whole.
That was.
They hyped him up the whole movie.
He was like the guy, and he finally meet the guy, and he gets zapped. He had 99 lives. Like that's not fair.
Hey, that's up there with what's his name, George Lopez and Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Honestly,
no. That's really up there. That's really up there with the. I don't know who the marketing people were for Stomp the Yard, but they are genius.
Stomp Yard was good movie. Well, after Chris Brown died.
Let me finish. What I mean by the fact is like they were hyping the dude up the whole movie, and they were hyping Chris Brown up during the trailers of it, right? And they killed him off in the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't
hold on. They didn't kill Chris Brown in that movie.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. They just broke his ankle.
No, they shot him dead.
No, they did not.
Nigga, bro, you're talking to 4 other niggas on the show.
Come on, man.
They shot him dead.
Roll the clip.
I wish we could roll the clip because we're about to fact check that shit out of Walter right now.
I was there, man.
I was there. I was in theaters. I said, "What?" I was dancing with Chris Brown, and he got shot. I was like, "Wait, what?"
I saw it in the theater, and I remember that vividly because the girl had stood me up that day, and I still saw that shit. But anyway, I still.
God damn.
Why are we going so deep to my personal life, my childhood?
You go deep, like deep. Walter's looking at it right now, like nigga, he got shot.
No.
Punched him down, and he shot him dead.
No, I wasn't looking at that. I was talking to somebody about something. But you know what? Fine. I'll tell you what. I'll yield for the sake of everything.
He got to live in this Christmas. Then the next year they shot him dead in Stump the Yard.
Yo.
All right.
Speaking of, I remember at the end of the movie though. Like,
no, it was the beginning.
No, I know it was
because his cousin went to the HBCU. He's like, I'm gonna dance with my cousin. He was like,
and they told him don't go.
Who was in that? Meek and Good. It was Meek and Good, wasn't it?
Young Meek and Good.
Okay, Meek and Good. Okay.
Yeah, man.
I was about to say Ashanti, but that was definitely Coach Carter. Anyway,
what?
Hire all the blacks.
You can't go wrong with either one.
Hey man.
You can't go wrong with either like a young Meek and Good or
Ashanti.
or Christina Milian from
Christina Milian.
Man, look,
what's the other one? What's her face from Guardians of the Galaxy? Zoe Saldana, something like that.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
Anyway, speaking of I'll hold 180. 21. We have Hulk.
That movie was ass too.
Yeah.
You say that now, but when you was 8,
that was
like
good.
The shit out of that movie.
Now, as an adult, of what superheroes now can be, that movie was ass.
Well, understand.
Hold up, wait. What movie?
Hulk.
Oh, the 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
lit.
Okay, I'll agree that now, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. That movie came out 5 years before Iron Man, right? Like we didn't know how good superhero movies could be that weren't like The Dark or like Batman Begins.
On Spider-Man 2 that came out like
Spider-Man 2 wasn't part of the multiverse though, Chris. Understand. Shit.
I mean, okay, no, like yeah, we had Spider-Man 2 in 2004.
And we had Spider-Man 2002.
Or my bad. We had it in 2002. My bad. And it was like
in 05.
That was a really good movie because it was a really good movie. But other than that, like Hulk didn't really have, and like the thing about the reason why that there's never a good Hulk movie is because Hulk doesn't really have that many like big baddies to go up against, except for like the Abomination and maybe like
it's not impressive.
And like
and Thanos.
For what they were. Well, and Thanos, but like for what they were trying to do, it wasn't gonna work. It wasn't.
It was hilarious when you look back at it. It's a Marvel comedy.
Hey, look, I remember when that movie. I do remember when that movie came out though, and the video game came out with it, and I remember running around New York City just blowing, like just tearing down buildings. Yeah, because it was like because they're like, you're the Hulk, you can destroy buildings if you want to, and I was like, say no more.
Right, but Hulk, yeah. It I watched it. I didn't really like it that much when I was a kid. That much. I did. It was X-Men, man. Like X-Men S2 came out that same year. Come on now.
We'll get to that later.
Okay, good. Continue.
All right, number 20. We have Elf. Will Ferrell.
Classic
Christmas movie. I've only seen it once. That's all I need.
Hey, Rip James Caan though. Like, I'm actually pretty sad he died in the past year. He was a really good actor.
Yeah. Next,
number 19. We have Agent Cody Banks.
Oh, I forgot about that movie.
Let me tell you my evolution as a breast man. Now, Angie Harmon.
Wait, what?
In that movie.
Yeah, your evolution as a what?
As a breast man. Now, Angie Harmon's in that movie. Now, she's not the most voluptuous. However, the producers of that movie gave her like 8 push-up bras to make them things. Shout out to Angie Harmon. She was the best prosecutor in Law and Order history. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
That's number 19. Shout out to Frankie Muniz as well. This is before his huge accident when she forgot most of all his, shit, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Number 18, Deliver Us from Ava.
She was a hater.
She was. Gabrielle Union in that movie. I was God, someone's got to take her down. Who did they get? LL Cool J. Still one of the best black movies I've ever seen in my life. That was a really good movie.
Whoa, which movie?
Deliver Us from Eva.
Oh yeah, classic.
With Gabrielle Union.
Classic.
And LL Cool J. Number 17, Bruce Almighty.
Yeah.
I could put that lower because I didn't like Bruce Almighty, but it was okay.
Yeah, it could have been a bit lower.
Number 16, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl.
Now we're talking.
Good. Really good intro to Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
The ship was sinking. He was like, you know what?
That's the one
I'm going to get off right here.
Shout out to Johnny Depp, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to Johnny Depp.
Shout out to Johnny Depp, but also shout out to the special effects and visual effects people for that one scene where they're like explaining what happens with like the curse, and fucking Barbosa walks into the moonlight and he just like decays as he starts walking. That is to this day.
That's still good.
One of the coolest shots I've ever seen in a movie.
Very good.
But yeah,
the last two Pirates movies shouldn't have been made, but
yeah,
that's just me. It's Disney. They want to make money.
I mean, yeah, Pirates, yeah, Finding Nemo, yeah, Lilo and Stitch that came out that year. So Disney was like, hey man, let's just keep the dollar bills coming in.
Hey, but they also like those last two Disney films. I mean, they would be really good on their own, right? Like the fourth one with Penelope Cruz and like Blackbeard and all that. That was actually kind of good if it was a standalone pirate film. But it's Pirates of the Caribbean, right? We're used to like the endings being like these big Marvel style third acts with guns blazing and sword fighting and all that, and that just didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen Dead Man Tell No Tales, but from my understanding, it was kind of like a love letter. So it's a little bit better, but it's still not great.
Oh, another thing too. Shout out to Jerry Bruckheimer, man. Detroit Davis. Shout out to the brothers, man.
Shout out to Jerry Bruckheimer.
Shout out to him.
And Chris, you forgot to name another great Disney movie that came out in 2003. You forgot about Holes, number 15.
You got to go.
You got to go. Dig them holes. That movie was great, Christopher Byrne. Shia LaBeouf.
You know.
The Curse of. Come on now.
No. You got to go and dig those holes.
Shout out to Eartha Kitt. That was one of her last movies.
I mean, one movie I super binge watched for 2003 for sure was Love Don't Cost a Thing. You seen a million y'all?
What do you
get? Bang.
Number 14. National Security.
Yeah.
With Martin Lawrence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good movie.
I agree.
A lot of kids today is like, hey, you see the new Martin Lawrence movie? I'm like, this has been out for 20 years.
Exactly. You a young boy.
Y'all young. Y'all don't know about this.
You're a great white. I'm a megalodon shark boy.
I like the beginning when he does like the little obstacle course and the police car goes and explodes. And he beat the time though. So he should have become a police officer.
Hey, as long as you win, man.
My favorite scene is Denise. He was like, oh, you got a nice maid. He was like, no, that's Denise. He said, that was fun. I forgot her name. But she's beautiful as well. She's one of those like, yeah. Tell her used to hire her.
Wait. Let me fact check.
Yeah, that's one of the. Let me see. Security movie. The cast is. Oh, Bill Duke was in that movie. I forgot. Robin Lee. That's her name.
Yep.
Robin Lee.
Which
Anyway,
one is Robin? Oh wait.
Robin Lee.
Robin Lee.
And guess what? Another person who was in Deliverance from Eva.
Yeah, she was. She was one of she was her sister, right?
I want to say yeah.
Either her sister or best friend.
Wait, she was in his too? Oh,
Mhm.
so, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, number 13, we have The Italian Job
Ooh.
Oh, have I seen
Ooh, that's a
with Mos Def in it as the.
that's a good one.
Y'all forgot about Italian.
Have I
Italian
seen
Job was
this?
good. The 2003 version.
I have not seen this.
Christopher Bird.
If
Killing
I
me.
have, in a long time.
Killing me, son.
Wait. We're talking about the one with Edward Norton, Mark Wahlberg. We're talking about that one, right?
Yeah, Mos
wait.
Def.
Edward Norton.
I need know. Okay, all right. I'm gonna add it to my list.
Add it to your list. Watch it this weekend. I want a 5-page book report, single space.
So I have not seen this, so I need to add it to the list.
Okay.
I'm gonna add it to the list.
All right, number 12, we have The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
You
Sorry.
know, for being what it was, I'm gonna say for being what it wasn't bad. But obviously there were some issues with it.
Tom Cruise being the last samurai? Like, what is this? It was a good movie, though.
It was.
Very good. Number 11, Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You
Oh, that was with
Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks, I think.
Yeah.
the one where that's the one that's basically fugitive, right?
Basically.
Hold up,
It was a better fugitive.
I thought that movie came out in 2002.
Oh, it did come out in 2002.
Same thing. 20,000 to 20 years old.
It came out in Christmas of that year, so Christmas and like.
All right, that's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
Just let it come over.
Yeah, we'll just.
Shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Damn, that's a 2.5 hour movie. Damn, I did not know that.
The young Leo, man. Jeez.
Some good stuff.
Young Leo, you can separate young Leo and like older Leo, and that's like in a verse by himself.
No, here's how you break down young Leo versus old Leo. Young Leo, no. See, the young Leo dates appropriately aged women, and old Leo dates young Leo's appropriately aged women.
LOL.
Damn.
I don't think he's got a girlfriend over 30.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
He didn't know
Nothing.
what the hell he wants.
No, I know, but it was just something somebody brought to my attention, and I was like, man, I guess you have a point there, but
You have a point.
but it's also Leonardo. I mean, aren't we all? But like, it's Leonardo DiCaprio, man. Like, I get it. But yeah, I agree, Chris. If you could separate young Leo and old Leo and have that be a versus battle, because I think just like
Will Smith, you could do old and do a young Will Smith.
Yeah, you can do that too. And I honestly don't know which one of the two will win. And the same thing with Leo, because like young Leo had all the passionate roles, but old Leo just had sluggers.
I mean, with young Leo, I mean, you got obviously Romeo and Juliet, Titanic, Catch Me If You Can, Gangs of New York, The Aviator. But then again, older Leo, you got all the, I don't know, like Leo.
The Revenant.
Yeah, you've got the Revenant, you've got Wolf of Wall. The thing is pretty just about,
what Wolf of Wall Street being young or old Leo, because that's kind of like the midpoint.
No, I would say that's old Leo.
I would say it's old.
Okay.
But by the way, he should have won Best Actor for that performance anyway. That's number one.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie. Have you ever seen anything that Jordan Belfort's put out? Like, that was probably the most accurate person to portray Jordan Belfort they could possibly find.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of in the same thing. Like, I genuinely believe 99% of his roles he should have won an Oscar for.
I mean, you can say the same about Will Smith in a lot.
And true, and that too. Will Smith has put a lot into his movies. And so has so has the rest of his family.
You can make a legit case that that The Pursuit of Happiness legit that he could have won Best Actor for that movie?
I thought he did.
He did not.
Oh,
He did not.
no, that's one hell of a snub. Also, shout out to Eddie Murphy for getting a Golden Globe and ending his speech with, "And you better keep Will Smith's wife's name out your fucking mouth."
I love that
because he said it just like he's like, "And you better keep Will Smith's wife's name out your fucking mouth." And I was like, it's like, damn. I was like, that did happen in the past year. That happened a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. God damn.
So what's next?
That was damn. I missed them days.
Top 10 movies turning 20 in 2023, which means movies from 2003. We'll continue right after this. All right, my top 25 movies turning 20 in 2023. My top 10. We have number 10. We have Bend It Like Beckham.
I knew that was going to be somewhere. I knew.
I love Keira Knightley. I'm sorry. I always have.
Keira Knightley.
William Regal.
She wasn't even like the hottest girl. It was the Indian girl.
You're right.
And she's still fine to this day.
That whole movie is full of people that were just straight dimes. I understand. But that was the first one that popped into my head. So forgive me.
There was only one. There was only one dime in that movie. There was only one.
That's one.
Just one.
That's one.
I forgot her name too. She was on Psych. She was Augustus' girlfriend on Psych, Chris. The Indian love.
She was.
Shout out to her. Shout out to Bennett Like Beckham too. Number 9, Too Fast, Too Furious.
Back when Fast and Furious was just street racing and not going off to like space.
Hey, look, if you
not talking about family.
If you could have gone back 20 years to like, or even a little bit longer to the Fast and Furious, and you go, hey, Vin Diesel, 25 years and 10 movies later, you're going to be racing, you're going to be in space. What do you think he'd say to that?
He'd say, fuck yeah, give me a rocket.
Exactly. He'd be like, hey, man, I need a contingency plan in case the Triple X movies don't work out or whatnot. I need a contingency plan.
Hey, because it was like that. What's the other one? It's like, yeah, and you're going to have like Tyrese and Michelle and like The Rock and Jason Statham will be there for some reason. I'm going to
say this right now, and I still say it to this day. And realistic, it could have ended at Fast 5. Because Fast 5 is one of the best ones.
It is. It is.
It's one of the best.
Yeah, no, it is. And then I think they should have done how Jackass did after one of their guys died, is just kind of take a break from all of just.
And what happened? They made another one.
I know they did, but it was like what 10, 15 years later. Like they forgot. They took a lot of time off before they did this last Jackass.
Yeah,
because they had to do surgery. They had to get surgery.
That's true.
That's true. That's fine. They need the money.
Hey, have you ever listened to what Steve-O says about those days? He was like, dude, there's no way in hell we can do shit like that these days. Like,
no, you can't.
How he is still alive is beyond me.
I think he's one of the few people that have broken most, if not all, of his bones.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Like, because I know Evel Knievel's broken like every bone twice, and I think Steve-O's broken most of his bones at one point or another, just because of like the situations he's been in. Or like was it Jackass 3 when they shot Britney Spears out of a porta potty, or they slingshotted her in a porta potty?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, those were the nastiest things. God, they were like funny back then, but Jesus, I can't. There's no way hell.
Never seen the movies. All right, number 8, we have Made in Manhattan. Jennifer Lopez.
A young J-Lo. Well, younger J-Lo.
I mean, she was younger. She wasn't young, but she was younger.
Yeah. Uh-huh. The first of the Thanos Infinity Gauntlets collection.
I said some. Oh, because especially because that was on the, remember when the DVDs had the previews? That was one of the previews. Yeah. I was like, so Jennifer Lopez in a maid outfit.
And it was after Selena came out.
I'm about to risk it all.
Shoot, I was about to figure out.
I was 7.
I was 7 too.
So I don't think you knew what risking it was back then, did you?
No, shoot, I found out. When I saw that.
Hey, look, we found out from Monday Night Raw watching Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler be like, think your family, think your fans. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's how we found out we're risking it all, men.
All right, number 7. I did these two music movies together, but one has more significance in my life over the other. Number 7 would be Drumline.
Yep.
And the number 6 would be School of Rock.
All right, that's fair. Those are both really good movies.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. That's fair.
One band, one sound.
If one of us is late, we're all late.
All late.
And one of us looks or sound bad, we all
sound bad.
Now, what's the concept? One band.
Okay.
Especially the one dude from that one red school, from that one red school who had like the shit that was like right here, like with the hat all the way right here. I was like, damn, you just hate that dude, man. I still hate to this day, man.
The School of Rock, man.
That was the time.
That was a time, man.
And I think, and it is so cool that like School of Rock came out because like the first Guitar Hero I think came out that next year, and yeah, so 2002 School of Rock, 2004, the first Guitar Hero, then got Guitar Hero 2, and then 3 came out 2007. So it was just a perfect sequence. It's perfect.
Really good, really good.
One of Jack Black's best movies.
I would say so, yeah. Because I mean, he was just being himself.
You're right. And we loved it.
Number 5, we have SWAT.
Ooh.
Still one of Samuel L. Jackson's most underrated movies.
Criminally underrated.
Of all time. He should have won an Oscar for that movie.
You're right. I think I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Michelle Rodriguez too.
Ooh, I can go with some Michelle Rodriguez.
She should have got an Oscar too.
Wait,
LL Cool J was in there too.
What the hell? Wait a minute. Whoa, wait.
That was a really good movie. I used to watch it. I bought it on YouTube. It's in my library.
And Jeremy Renner was in that movie before we knew him as Hawkeye.
Yeah. That was a young Jeremy Renner.
Young Jeremy Renner got some good roles.
Yeah, that one, and the Hurt Locker. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Hey, this is a stacked cast right here.
You never seen it?
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Oh, it's a really good movie.
I've seen it, but I need to rewatch this. It's so funny looking back and looking at films that said, how much it made at the box office, and it's like 200, 300 million. Where compared to today, people are paying folks are using 200, 300 million on a budget for a movie, which is crazy if you think about it.
Is that why going to the movie the other day cost me $72?
Wait, how?
First of all, how?
3 tickets. And
why are you going to the movies
snacks.
at night? First of all, that's one thing.
It was Avatar. It was IMAX. It was the middle of the day. We saw the noon show.
Oh, that was your first problem. Just wait till it comes on Disney Plus.
Right. It's like Black Panther. I mean, everyone comes out.
My thing though was I don't have one of those TVs that's going to make Avatar look I have a really good TV, but I don't have one of those really, really, really good TVs that makes Avatar look phenomenal on the outside of the movie.
But Walter, we lived through a pandemic for 16 months. We figured out that the movies is a scam.
The theaters.
Look. Okay. Look. I haven't. Look. Okay. Look. I'll agree. Look, don't get me wrong. I agree, it's a scam, but I haven't.
Especially when popcorn's $12.
Jesus
what?
I have not had a date night in a long time, and I just wanted to have a really good night with the.
You didn't even watch the movie yet. You paid $72.
No, between the movie and the snacks and all that other stuff, I was like, man, this is more money than
$72 was the tickets.
That's like a good 120.
You didn't even get to concession stand yet, Walter.
Exactly.
I did not pay $72 for tickets. I paid $72 for people to go to the movies.
I don't believe that. I don't know how much them cost. Them things cost.
I believe it, Walt. Could you give me a hard time? I believe it.
I believe that it cost $72 to get tickets. Now, when you get to the concession stand, you're going to pay a good $100.
Wait. What movie did y'all go to? Did y'all go to Imagine? What?
Yeah, we went to Imagine.
Which one? Canton? Nobody?
Nobody. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I take that back. It wasn't $72. I take that back. I'm sorry.
It was $72. I need receipts. All right, number 4. We got Bad Boys 2.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Bad Boy.
Bad Boys 2 was the better Bad Boys.
It was. God,
it's the best one.
Damn, was that a good movie?
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember. It's one of those movies where it's like I remember most of the movie, right? Because like I remember being like, oh, okay, the highway scene, pretty fucking cool. And then I was like, wait, hold up, they went to Cuba? Okay. I got you.
I still think it goes 2-3-1 for me.
I haven't seen the third one yet. I was afraid to.
The third one was the best storyline, the best story-wise one.
And then Bad Boys 4, it was just like the more like it's like damn, it's like we don't know.
Hey man, it was a good movie.
You're right. Yeah, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, it's very rare that you see like the third movie in a trilogy is like the best. It's rare you kind of see that. The most of the time, like depending on the movie franchise, most of the time the first.
It depends. It's rare.
Yeah, it's rare. I mean, like,
but the ones that are good are like the best.
You're right.
Die Hard with a Vengeance. You got Last Crusade with Indiana Jones.
The Last Crusade.
What other third one? The Dark Knight Rises.
It was.
I don't know. I would say. I'm not. I don't know. Of the three, I gotta rank it 2, 1, 3 in that trilogy. I think Batman Begins is a better movie than The Dark Knight Rises.
I give you 2 and 3 because Batman Begins was actually a better storyline than 3. I think they could have split 3 into 2 episodes.
3, he learned how to be Batman like twice. If you really think about it.
No, just once.
But I will say that Bane as a villain was like super badass. It was like, oh, I want to break first. And then he broke.
And I mean that's iconic, right? That's straight out of the comics. My problem with that movie as a whole, it's just the fact that I did, and that was the fact that Bane. Okay, I had a problem when I was younger, and that was purely the fact that Bane wasn't like super bulked up and beefy. But I get it because Christopher Nolan went for like a very realistic like Batman, which I think is a really good call. But like it upset me when I saw it at like 12, 13 years old. Now, fucking cool.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Dark Knight, don't get me wrong. Dark Knight Rises is like really good, but like what Chris was saying, Batman Begins had like the better story. 2 was like the perfect intersection between like the like superhero, supervillain storyline and everything. It's a perfect movie. It's a perfect movie. In all sense, perfect movie.
There's a lot of plot holes in 2, but it's okay.
So many
there are, but I genuinely think that
the 2 is okay.
I genuinely think
just had a great actor.
And a great actor can make an okay movie great. And I think The Dark Knight is quite literally I'd say it's one of the perfect superhero films because it does deal with a lot of it. Like it's sort of like Spider-Man 2, right? Like of a superhero movie, there are some perfect ones, and I think that's one of them.
I would say
I agree.
I would agree.
All right, number 3, Lord of the Rings 3. Never seen it. Return of the King.
I like Lord of the Rings. I love it. It's so long.
3 hours. It was Avatar before Avatar, kids. The 3 fucking hours.
Titanic. What you mean? I'm fine.
I know, but still.
2 VHSs.
Shoot. But Lord of the Rings is pretty good. Classic.
All right. But spoiler.
Oh, God.
Disclaimer. I was a kid in 2003. Let y'all know right now.
I know
number 2. I'm letting the listeners know. I don't care about y'all 2. Number 2.
Well, damn.
Finding Nemo.
My favorite part about that movie is 110% the boat Beyond the Sea. I think Robert Williams does a good job of it. The movie itself was pretty cool. Like it's your typical adventure movie. But it's for kids, right? So they had to go, okay, how do we make this a fun adventure movie for kids? And I think the fact that they're like, oh yeah, no, this, and it was kind of scientific. They're like, look, if a clownfish gets in these anemones, they're safe. It cleans them. The anemone gets to eat whatever's on the clownfish, and then the whole situation with like Crush and the East Australian Current. I thought that was really cool. It's not every day that kids movies get a chance to be genuinely smart, and they did it in a way that, what's the address of the dentist? Right.
I got more interested in Australia from that movie. I was like, where's Australia at? Oh, that's supposed to.
The shark scene legit. It
scarred you for life. I understand.
It's scarred for life. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, and I know I'm gonna get a line of flack. I do not like Finding Nemo. I'm just gonna be.
Finding Nemo was lit,
and that's fair.
I don't.
Says the guy who likes cars. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, hold on. What you got against?
Cars was trash.com.
Cars was a good movie. Cars 2, not a good movie.
No, the whole Cars franchise. Just get rid of it.
Okay, wait. Hold on. No,
give it to DreamWorks. Give it to DreamWorks. God damn it.
No, Cars 2 was undoubtedly the worst Cars. Cars 3 was better than Cars because it was Cars 3. What Cars 3 was Cars
I want to do a movie draft. I want to give Cars to DreamWorks in exchange for Shrek.
No.
Oh no! Time out.
Hold on. Wait, hold up. Hold on, real quick. Can I finish saying what I was saying?
That's a steal. That's like the Lions and the LA Rams.
No,
that's a steal.
No.
Wait, let Chris finish.
That's a steal.
Come on, man.
Wait, Chris, finish the list.
That's a steal. All right, number 1, we have X2, X-Men United. Because when Nightcrawler came into the mix,
that was an old snap.
It was just different. And then they had to come out with X3. Like, what?
Hey, no, wait a minute. Well, actually,
X3 was trash. Stop it.
The last thing was, I can't remember. It was X-Men didn't recover until First Class came out.
Jean Grey gave what's his face the HIV. It's okay. Was it Wolverine or Cyclops? Or both? You never know.
But Nightcrawler came in out literally. That's like real life is on site. That was real life on site.
No pun intended either.
No, you're right. No, fanfare. No, like it's like, hey, look, here's Nightcrawler. Go mess everybody up.
No, I'll throw that one. At
everybody got the
pay. Bert, I'll throw that. I'll agree with you on that. I think that X-Men kind of hit a bit of a weird snag, and then First Class came out and made it good again.
It was great.
First Class was great, and
I love the superhero movie.
The first two new X-Men movies were great. Apocalypse was like
it was
what I really find funny is just the fact that Deadpool came out and they were like, we're gonna take you to see the professor, and he just went McAvoy or Stewart. These timelines are so confusing, which is fair. Because having a hard reset when you're still working with the current actors you have is a hard thing to do, right? Like that, because that's what they did with Chucky. They were like, we're still making the original Chucky movies, but we're gonna come out with this weird animatronic movie in the meantime. And I mean, X-Men did it. I think X-Men did it well.
Very well.
Yeah, it was really, really good times. Really, 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 really good times.
Yeah, so those are my top 25 movies turning 20 in 2023. Shout out to all the great debaters who came on the show. Shout out to Marcel Smith, Christopher Bird, Walter Witt. We also had Elijah Miller and Mark Simpson talking about cotton pickers earlier. So please, if you have a story for the podcast, please message us at KrisCross Corner on Instagram and TikTok. Watch us on YouTube. We will be putting out new episodes, live episodes, starting on Saturdays, coming up soon. So please stay tuned for us on YouTube. Also, the 70s Music Appreciation Night.
Oh boy. It's about to get funky.
Y'all better have y'all shit ready. Right. And that has been another edition of the KrisCross Corner. See y'all next time. Stay safe, social distance, and be nice to each other.